The last
TV show I watched.
That's a very easy answer. Of course, it was Trackers, and because I might happen to think the leading man is very hot, I'm also perhaps married to him.
Good answer. Trackers, I'm not done yet. I'm still following that one. I thought it was so nice. Now, obviously, I had a screening of what it's going to look like, and I was hooked since then. You know, showcase of South African talent and South African writing.
I must say that's one of the joys for me to be back in South Africa, is to have access to local content again.
Other than that, I'm on the Kardashians, so.
BET had a show, Black Tax, which I just love. I had like a tiny role in it, but I watched it because I just love comedy. And then as well, Still Breathing. I watched everything.
Lausha Cooper is in that, and I'm such a big fan. I had such a fangirl moment when I found out I was going to work with her on Still Breathing. I couldn't breathe, actually. It was Little Fires Everywhere. Okay, well, that was the last show that I watched, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched it because someone told me that it's a lot like Big Little Lies, family-oriented drama, which is probably my favorite kind of narrative.
Last show that I watched was Housekeepers.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's Housekeepers, but now he watched Housekeepers too. Is definitely okay.
It's honest.
I've worked with a couple of people there, and with me, every time I watch something, I always want to incorporate little things that I see with other characters. So I always want to see how, if people really delivered the story, if this way the story is going. A lot of people really brought their A game on that story.
I also watched The River. I watched The River a lot. I mean, what can you fault there? I mean, you can see with all the awards they've won. I like how they've literally embraced what township life is all about, and they bring that through. But at the end of the day, they still bring this element of blackness and South African authenticity. The River is something else altogether. It's actually one of the shows that I'm jealous that I've never been on.
Hint, hint.
The last show I watched was Hotel, which is a cake-knit comedy series. I think comedy is one of the hardest things to do, so I have so much respect for the actors and the writers that they've kept the bar very high over a couple of seasons. Laughed my ass off when I watched it. Best shows South Africa's made, I feel.
Agreed.
We are Jola 99.
You as well. That show everyone loves. Why do you like that show?
That show, for me, it reminds one not to be so comfortable. It's got a bit of a reminder, a reality to it. Like, hey, that can happen to you. So just see how I would react if I had to find myself.
I think it was Isibaya, Gomora. It's not just one. Isibaya, because I'm on it. I enjoy the storyline. So far apart from what my world is. I grew up in the township, so watching the rurals like that is also such a learning curve for me. But also I'm on it. I love to critique myself. I'm probably my biggest critique. So I'll watch it apart from enjoying the story of all the other performers.
So the last show I watched was The Queen, actually. So because somebody tipped me off and they were like, listen, you better watch. Don't miss this one. The people are getting shot and there's just drama galore, some hectic stuff going on there. And I was not disappointed. Not at all. It was very, very exciting.
I like Come Down With Me because of the narrator, Dave Lamb.
Now, Apron. Nice.
He just finishes me. I watch cooking shows and I'm forever commentating whilst I'm sitting here alone on what people are doing wrong, what they're messing up. So watching a show where someone literally is speaking their mind on camera as well, people's opinions of the crazy antics that happen in the kitchen.
There's two shows I actually recently watched. One was, and they're so different, The Legacies, only because I used to watch the originals as a kid, which is a continuation from Vampire Diaries. Now I'm just like, I'm stuck. And so I just continue with whatever vampire show comes on next. And then the other show, Lockdown, which is amazing and I love so much. It's a female-led cast. I don't know if people know, but it's women in jail and it's just and it basically just goes through their lives and everything they've experienced. And, you know, it's just so much talented people.
Can you see everyone?
Am I recording?
So tired.
A lot of talking.
A lot of talking.
There's one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people are bringing their own content, especially my generation.
Viewers are hungry for more because they've got access to more.